Hey everyone. In today's video, we're putting DeepSeek AI to the test to see if it can create a profitable trading strategy using PineScript. The idea is simple. I'll be giving DeepSeek 3 different prompts, ranging from easy to hard, and we'll see if it can generate working PineScript code that we can run directly in TradingView. The goal isn't just to check if the code compiles without errors, but also to evaluate whether the strategy makes sense logically, and most importantly, if it's actually profitable when backtested. For those who might not be familiar, TradingView is one of the most popular charting platforms for traders. It allows you to analyze price movements, apply indicators, and even backtest strategies. PineScript is TradingView's built-in coding language, which lets you create your own indicators and automated strategies. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced trader, being able to code in PineScript gives you a huge advantage in customizing strategies to fit your trading style. I have included a link in the description to sign up to TradingView for $15 off. So, how good is DeepSeek AI when it comes to writing PineScript? Can it generate a fully functional trading strategy that makes money? That's exactly what we're going to find out. I'll be testing 3 different prompts, one that's simple, one moderately complex, and one that's more advanced. After getting the code from DeepSeek, I'll paste it into TradingView, run a backtest, and analyze the results. If DeepSeek can generate a profitable strategy with minimal adjustments, that would be a huge win for AI-assisted trading. But if it struggles, well, that'll tell us a lot about its current limitations when it comes to coding for financial markets. Let's get started and see what happens. First, we'll open a Word file that contains our predefined prompts for each difficulty level. We'll go through them step by step, starting with the easy prompt. We'll copy the prompt and paste it into DeepSeek AI, letting it generate the corresponding PineScript code. Once the AI generates the script, we'll copy the code and paste it into TradingView's PineScript editor. This is where we'll analyze whether the script runs correctly, and most importantly, whether it produces any profitable trading signals. After testing the easy difficulty, we'll repeat the process for the medium prompt and finally the hard one. By the end of this test, we'll evaluate how DeepSeek AI performs across different complexities and determine whether its generated strategies are actually worth using in real trading. Now let's get started. First, I'm going to open the Word file where I've already prepared 3 different prompts: easy, medium, and hard. I'll begin with the easy prompt and walk you through the entire process. Before I copy the prompt, let me explain a few things about it. When using these prompts, you have the flexibility to modify them to better suit your own strategy. You can adjust the entry and exit conditions, tweak the requirements, and even change the starting and ending dates. Additionally, you can rename the strategy to whatever you like. Right now, it's set to Demo GPT, but that's completely customizable. So now I'm going to copy the easy prompt and paste it into DeepSeek AI. Ideally, I would enable DeepThink R1 to generate a more refined script, but unfortunately it's not working for me right now due to server issues. It keeps showing a network error, so I'll proceed without it. Just keep in mind that without the R1 model, the generated code might not be as optimized as it could be, and we may need to do some refining later. Now that DeepSeek AI has generated the code, the next step is to copy it and move over to TradingView. Here, we need to access the Pine editor, which is where we'll paste and test the script. First, I'll click on the Pine editor option, and once it opens, I need to create a new strategy. To do that, I'll click on the Untitled Script option, and next to it, there's a small down arrow. I'll click on that, and from the drop-down menu, I'll select Create New, then choose the Strategy option. Now, a new strategy panel has opened, and at this point, I'll clear out any pre-written code that's in the editor by default, and paste the PineScript code that we just copied from DeepSeek AI. Once I've pasted the code, the first thing I'll do is click on the Untitled Script option to rename and save the script. Now I'll click on Add to Chart, and let's see what happens. Right away, I can see that there's an error in the code, which is expected because we're not using DeepThink R1, so the quality of the generated script isn't perfect. But that's not a big issue. We can fix it. To do that, I'll copy the exact error message that TradingView is displaying and go back to DeepSeek AI. I'll let it know which specific line number the error is occurring on, and I'll paste the error message to get a refined version of the code. Now that DeepSeek AI has provided the corrected code, I'll copy it and return to Pine Editor in TradingView. Once again, I'll create a new strategy by clicking Create New and selecting Strategy. I'll paste the corrected code, save it, and click on Add to Chart again. This time, the script runs successfully without errors, and we can finally analyze the results. Looking at the performance metrics, we can see that the net profit is around $23,400, with a maximum drawdown of about 7,000. The total number of trades taken is 24, with a win rate of 45%. The average profit and loss per trade is around $970, and the average number of bars per trade is 66. If we navigate to the Performance tab, we can get a deeper breakdown of the results. Here, we can see the net profit, the gross profit and loss, and the buy and hold return, which gives us a good idea of how this strategy performs compared to simply holding the asset over time. Additionally, if we go to the Trade Analysis section, we get a more detailed breakdown. We can see that a total of 24 trades were taken, of which 11 were winning trades and 13 were losing trades. The largest winning trade generated a profit of around $11,000, while the largest net losing trade resulted in a loss of approximately $3,000. We can also see other key performance indicators, like the risk to performance ratio and a full list of all the trades executed by this strategy. Now, if we look at the chart itself, we can see exactly where the positions were taken. There are arrows marking each entry and exit. Blue arrows indicate where a trade was opened, and purple arrows show where the trade was closed. This gives us a clear visual representation of how the strategy operates in real market conditions. Now that we've successfully tested the easy prompt and reviewed the results, it's time to move on to the medium prompt. We're going to repeat the same process, but since this prompt is more complex, we'll see if DeepSeek AI can handle it well and whether it generates an even better strategy. So, let's move forward and test the next difficulty level. Now let's move on to the medium difficulty prompt. First, I'll open the Word file and copy the medium difficulty prompt. Instead of pasting this prompt into the same chat where I tested the easy prompt, I'll create a new chat in DeepSeek AI. This way, DeepSeek starts fresh with no prior context from the previous test, which allows us to better evaluate its performance. Now I'll paste the prompt, and this time, I'll turn on the DeepThink R1 model, since it's finally working. This should make a big difference, because the R1 model takes more time to process the request, reasoning through the task before generating a response. The output should be significantly better compared to the previous test, where R1 was disabled. Now the AI has started generating the code, and I can already see that it's introducing several variables. This might indicate a mistake since AI can sometimes get confused with complex logic. However, let's not jump to conclusions yet. If DeepSeek AI manages to handle this level of difficulty without breaking the script, that would be impressive. Now that the code is ready, I'll copy it and move over to TradingView. I'll create a new strategy in the Pine Editor, just like before, and paste the generated code. After pasting, I'll save the script, then click on Add to Chart, and there we go. The strategy tester has processed the script, and we have our results. The net profit from this strategy is around $25,000, which is an excellent result. The maximum equity drawdown is approximately 20,000, and the total number of trades executed is 26. The win rate has improved slightly compared to the easy prompt, now sitting at around 46.15%. The average profit and loss per trade is around $966, which shows that this strategy is performing quite well. DeepSeek AI handled the medium difficulty prompt without any major errors, which is a promising sign. Now, let me show you some additional features that we can explore. If you look at the right-hand side of the strategy name, there's a settings icon. Clicking on it opens up a panel with various properties that we can adjust. Here, we can modify the initial capital, as well as the starting and ending dates for the trades. There are also additional options to tweak the strategy's parameters further. If we go into the Style tab, We can customize how different indicators are displayed, and in the visibility section, we can control when and where the strategy is shown on the chart. Overall, DeepSeek AI performed really well on the medium difficulty prompt. It didn't struggle, and the strategy it generated ran smoothly without any issues. But now comes the real test. Will DeepSeek AI be able to handle the hard difficulty prompt just as well, or will it struggle? Let's find out. Now I'm going to open the Word file and copy the hard difficulty prompt. Right away, you can see that this prompt is much shorter and more concise compared to the easy and medium prompts. It lacks the level of detail we had in the previous prompts, which makes this an interesting challenge for DeepSeek AI. The real question is, can DeepSeek still generate a solid strategy with minimal input? Let's find out. I'm pasting the prompt into DeepSeek AI, and as expected, it's taking some time to process. Since the model needs to reason through the limited information it has, it's understandable that it's taking longer to generate the code. We'll wait for it to complete, and once the code is ready, we'll test its performance. Now that DeepSeek AI has finished generating the code, I'll copy it and head back to TradingView. Just like before, I'll open the Pine editor and attempt to publish our new strategy. However, there's a small issue. Since I've already published multiple strategies, I need to delete a previous one before I can add this new strategy to the chart. Let me quickly do that. Alright, now that the strategy is added, let's see how it performs. And it doesn't look good. DeepSeek AI struggled with the hard difficulty prompt. The strategy's net profit is actually negative, around minus $200, which is a clear indication that it's not profitable. The maximum equity drawdown is approximately $370, and the total number of trades executed is 26. The win rate has dropped significantly to just 34.62%, and the average profit and loss per trade is a disappointing minus $7.78. If we open the strategy settings, we can see that the initial capital was set to $1,000. Unfortunately, this strategy failed to generate a profit. One key thing to note here is that this result was obtained without using the DeepThink R1 model. The R1 model was unavailable due to server issues, and despite multiple attempts over several hours, I wasn't able to run this test with R1 enabled. Had we been able to use it, the results might have been better, as the R1 model tends to produce more well-reasoned outputs. So, let's summarize everything we've tested. When we used the easy difficulty prompt, DeepSeek AI generated a profitable strategy with solid performance. Moving on to the medium difficulty prompt, the AI handled it well, producing a strategy that also performed successfully with a slight improvement in profitability. However, when we pushed it to the hard difficulty, DeepSeek AI failed to generate a successful strategy, resulting in a net loss. This highlights an important takeaway. While DeepSeek AI can assist in generating Pine script strategies, its performance varies depending on the complexity of the prompt, and using the DeepThink R1 model might be essential for more advanced strategies. That wraps up our test. In this video, we explored how to use DeepSeek AI for crypto trading by integrating it with TradingView and Pine script. We tested AI's performance across different difficulty levels and saw how its effectiveness changes based on the level of detail provided in the prompt. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more content on trading strategies and AI tools, and don't forget to use the link in description to try TradingView with a special $15 discount.